Alright, so today I'm going to be going over how to make a AI chatbot for an e-commerce company. So in order to do this, I'm going to use this random e-commerce company I found that makes blenders. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but it looks like a nice website, nice modern website. So the point of this video is really just to emphasize the process and the benefits of having a custom chatbot versus a kind of just plug and play question and answer chatbot. So first, what I like to do is take a look around their website. It makes it easier if you're having a meeting with the owner to get a better idea of the unique aspects of the business. However, we'll be able to just get enough information just from the website to kind of illustrate the point here. So I like to start by making a board kind of like this. I use this website Miro. Just get an outline of like the different conversation paths that we want the customers to be able to go through. So looking at their website, you can see they obviously sell the blenders online. They have kind of an about section here, a quiz to I guess find the blender that would best fit someone's needs, and then recipes here, which is another pretty unique aspect that they have here on the website. So to kind of capture all of these together, we're going to have a question, as that's what most chatbots do, is handle questions. The about, which is also pretty common. We're also going to include a section for the quiz so that the customers can find the chat or the blender that they the best fit their needs, and also the link to their recipes. As far as the questions go, we can funnel to the different parts that they have listed down here. They have the FAQ section, the shipping and the warranty, and also an affiliate program right here that will allow it to feed into specifically besides just the AI answering it generally. So once you've got an outline like this, you can start to kind of brainstorm how you want to handle each of these. So I'll show you all how to do an iFrame, basically embedding a window directly into the chatbot message. A little hard to explain. I'll show you that when we get to it. The question we'll handle with the AI response. Same with the about us. We'll have two iframes, basically just the link embedded into the thing, and then we can link to the recipes directly. So to start building something like this out, I like to use VoiceFlow. That's what I've used in the past videos. So what we need to do first is go in and add our knowledge, which I'm going to upload the URLs from the website. So I'll fast forward through most of this. Okay, I'm not sure if I got all the links. If you're doing this for a company and either pitching it to them or even as a client, you should obviously go through and be more thorough adding all the links to it. But for now, we're pretty much good. Sometimes during testing, I might find that it's not answering the FAQs correctly. So you can just go to their website, copy and paste all of these, the FAQs, and add it to a document to have it parse through the a plain text or a file, which sometimes helps it answer better, but we're gonna skip that for now and go back and edit the home workflow. And since we've already made this board, it makes it pretty easy just to kind of go from there. We'll kind of start with an introduction. We might ask something like, this. So then we can add the buttons, add about us question. So I'm going to do what I did in the previous video where I talked about the intents. Go through and create an intent to basically keep people from just typing whatever and getting a faulty or a bad response from the AI. Once again, you'll probably want to make this more in depth, add more of these utterances, which is basically when someone clicks on it, or they instead try to type it here. So you're popped up with these buttons, and instead of clicking on the button, you could type something here, and like if I type about us, and I train it. But if I were to type about us, then it would detect that I was interested in the about us section and just take you down that path, instead of using a fallback response, which can be pretty risky sometimes. So for the about us, we're going to say something like this and give it the instructions to answer. I'm going to turn off the not found because we shouldn't really need it if we're testing it beforehand. And we're going to get to answer from the knowledge base. For the question, we're going to split off again into buttons. So we might say something like, this, drag out some more buttons, and then so we do the same thing here. Okay. So for the warranty, we'll drag out an AI, response AI, select knowledge base, and the question is going to be tell going to use the iFrame that we listed here. So what this does is we're going to drag a message block, a talk, and a message block, and then we're going to paste in, this is HTML code right here, which displays the URL, the source that we're giving it right there. So we actually need to assign that beforehand. So we can do here a logic and then a set. So we're going to create a block called URL. This makes a variable, and we're going to assign the value to the warranty registration. So I'm going to copy this URL right here, and then I'm going to assign the variable to there. So what this does is when they want the warranty, it sets the variable URL to the warranty URL, and then displays that website inside of the message bubble. Okay, we're just going to go through and do the affiliate, which you can either do the same thing we just did, or you can insert a link. And then the other, we're going to get them to ask their question. Which will get a listen, a capture block, store it, last utterance we'll leave there, and then we'll get the AI, the response, and then type the variable last utterance and answer. Not found. Which, if the question that the customer asked isn't found in the knowledge base, then it will go to this block. So we could say something like, please call okay, so we have a form. So we'll just give them the link to the form that they already have there. Or, yeah. Okay. So this just sits into the form to fill out that they already have in place. And then at the end we might ask, so we could have multiple things going to this. At the end, which we could have eventually loop back around. So I'll quickly add the same buttons. And then we'll add another one and say, So we can again loop these all the way back around and just reuse some of the same things if they need help with the same thing or something else, instead of having to rewrite all of this. So you might want to make this more personalized. For example, if they go through the About Us, you could have a block like this that has all the same buttons, but without the About Us, since they just went through that. You do want to remember to add the I'm all done, and then we can go to a logic and an end block, but we might want to say something like have a great day, and then we can just go to the end, which will end the conversation. The user quiz, we'll go back to the same. The recipes we haven't done, and the question. Go to there. We actually have not done the juicer quiz, which we're gonna again do a message. No, sorry, not a message. A logic and a set, and then we can copy the link from here, assign that to the same URL variable that we made earlier, and set the value to that, the same link. Then we're going to go down here and drag in another message block, and we're going to paste this same HTML for the iframe like that, and then from there they will be able to access the website directly in the chatbot, and then we can list the directions at the end. So for these, we might actually want to add a delay for the follow-up questions, so it gives them time to, fill out these forms here and here, or go to the other form that we listed there. So we can add, I think this is in milliseconds, yes. I'll give it like 20 seconds. Should be right. So whatever they click here before it sends this message, it'll wait. We said it's at 20 seconds before it sends this, so it gives them a second to fill out this form or go to the other link outside. From here we have the recipes, which we can might just link to this directly. You could get a little more creative with this and have the inspect the page and get the links that it's directing to. See, this is the section for the tomato grape recipe, or the low calorie section right here. But I think just for now, for the sake of time, we're just going to copy this and link it directly to So like this you could do another iframe with, or just give them the link, or you could break this up into seeing what sort of recipes that they actually want. They have like this detox, the rejuvenate, the low calorie, these 5 different options, which when you click explore takes you to that part of the page. So you could copy this link, which it's not linked directly as it's on the same page. But yeah, there's a lot you can do with adding different little features to these, just small things like directing them to the specific recipe that they would want. So from here I'm going to drag it all the way over to the same follow-up, which again is delayed 20 seconds to let them look at the recipes. And from here I believe all of this is not these. Connect these back to the same. Quiz goes to here. These are really messy lines. You could make this look a whole lot more organized, but I'm not going to waste too much time. So I believe this should be fine. I can train it and then run it. And here we go, we're brought to the little quiz thing inside of the text message bubble. And you'll see it shows it's typing. We're just waiting the 20 seconds that we gave it right there before sending the follow-up message, so it gives you a chance to go through. I don't know if that was 20 seconds, but you can do the math on that. It's in milliseconds. You can go through and take this little quiz inside of here. Need anything else? We can go to the recipes. Click here for the link. Brings us to that page with the recipes. And then again, it's waiting to give the follow-up. So you have to wait just a second. And let's say we're all done. We don't want to do anything else. Say I'm all done. Have a great day, and ends the conversation. So if you actually go back to edit this, let's say we want to have something besides have a great day. We can add a variant, which just cycles between, you can see a little dice right there, just as a random things like that. You can generate different variants, have the AI do it. Enjoy your day. So you go through and add, and then it'll mix it up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you're doing this for business, you learn a client, whatever may happen, you want to meet with the business and kind of discuss what specifically they want to highlight and have people be able to go through specifically. Like they might not want to have a huge affiliate program, so they might not want this. They might want more emphasis on shipping and returns, for example. So you could add a different section right here for shipping and return. So on. You could add different reminders. You could add let's say they ask a question about a recipe. You could say, oh, we have a discount code. So I could go up and copy this discount code and go to the recipe and add what is it, $100 off. Just to give people a little mini kind of a call to action. Remind them. Say shop sale. Copy the link and add that same link here. Add the link right there. So now after they get a recipe, let's say they're looking at a recipe, then they can get greeted with this message, which gives them the discount code and the link to their sale. So little things like that can really help increase these businesses' conversion rate and give them a lot more orders just from a simple block like that with a link to their sale. So yeah, definitely you'd want to talk with the business, see what specifically they want to highlight, what makes their business unique, and keep in mind you can add these little reminders, if you will, and really go above and beyond and add these extra, whether it be iframes, links, things embedded in the chatbot that a lot of people don't even know is possible. Even just making the conversation feel more natural with, having it randomize these messages every so often. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to give an outline of what some of the steps are of kind of taking a unique business like this and breaking it down and really highlighting what makes that business unique and kind of get at some of the values that they have themselves, instead of just a basic chatbot that scrapes their website and answers simple questions with having to enter their name and email. There's a lot more natural ways to go about that, whether it be capturing it here or just handling all these different things with reminders to their special offers or whatever you may have. So that's pretty much it, and yeah, have a good one.